All right, so we're gonna do a water change. We're holding him in the tub. That's our high fin banded shark. And where's our pleco? Right there, Alice, our pleco, and Sparta, our shark. We're gonna do a cleaning of their tank, and then we'll put them back in. All right, so cleaned her out, filled her up, and now we're going to add some chlorine drops in there just to get the water nice and ready. And then we are also going to do the clarifier for the water so we don't get as much algae growth. And that would come from this right there. That, like that. Okay. It's to taste, right? Like they say when they're cooking. Oh, well, just put it into taste. And I think the fish are gonna like that taste. So now we got it here, and we're just gonna let the water sit for a while. And look at that. It is filthy, the filter. Let me go clean it. Okay, cleaner. I got a new one, but I think this one can go through a couple of more water changes. And then we just put this sucker back up here like this. And she's going. That's good. Okay. And then we're going to put covering light back on, like that. Yeah. Push her back into her place, right there. Turn on the light. Now she's nice and clean back in there. She's been sitting for about 20 minutes. I think she's about right to take the fish back in. So that's what we're going to do now. And of course it's Sparta, my high fin banded shark. First, we'll get him in there. Take this back a little bit. Over again. Come on, Sparta. Come on, Sparta. Okay, Sparta's going in now. Sparta's a little jumpy. There we go. Sparta's in. Okay, Sparta. Now we gotta go get Alice, who is our golden nose. Pleco. Sorry, took a while to catch her. And now we're gonna put her back in there. There she goes, down to the bottom. Okay, so we got one aquarium all cleaned up. Got some spots on the back glass because I got a little rubber blacked out piece in the back for black background, and the water went between it, so you can see it a little bit now, but it'll dry out. But I'm very happy that I have Sparta, the high fin banded shark, back in there, and we got Alice over here, our pleco, golden pleco. So that's one aquarium down, and I got 2 or 3 more to go. Make them look all the same as far as decorations inside. Keep it simple. stupid. I've heard that a lot. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, well, see you on the next cleaning cycle. All right, so we haven't cleaned the bowl yet, but we cleaned the sand, and I don't want the black sand anymore. So I'm going to put it in my little tub here that I use to keep extra gravel. So that one's out now. Now I'm going to clean the tank, put some new tape on this backing, and put in same color sand as I used before. Be right back. Okay, so we got it cleaned up now and got its bamboo shoot in there for decorations. And now it's time to put Cruz back, the figure 8 puffer, into his newly cleaned tank. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And there he goes, upside down and then right side up. I think he might be a gymnast or something, or drunk. Okay, so he's in there. We'll put the light cover back on, moving back into his position, and now we get to. Okay, so now he's back in there. Cruz, nice clean bowl with his new bamboo shoot. Same decorations as that guy. I forgot his rock though. Give me a second, I'll go get his rock. All right, so let's just let it drop in there naturally. How it's gonna drop, I don't know. Okay, so we got that right there. We got Sparta, we got Alice still here in the corner, and we have got Cruz right there. And now we've got our green spotted puffer Finn right here, whose bowl needs a change as well, so we're gonna get him done. And I'll be right back. So we still got the black sand in here. I'm changing it out for the river gravel type, natural color gravel for the bottom. And throw that in there. And then I'm gonna go wash out. Okay, so it's cleaned up now. Got the black sand out, the old black sand. And I got that stored away now for perhaps future use. So now I'm going to put in some of the river bottom type gravel, natural look. That should be enough for that little tank there. And let's just do the same thing here with the little mound here for our bamboo shoot. Got just one left. And poke it down in there, cover it all up, make sure it's all covered up and growing down there. That looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna get my catch net, temp it down the way I want to have it tamped down. Not working with much room in here, but Cruz is still small. I mean, they'll all be moved up to bigger tanks as they grow, but you know, it's going to be a while. Okay, so this one is a lot taller than the tank. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to maybe bury this one on the slant like this, which means I need to get a nice rock in there to hold her up, because I want all the leaves to be in the water, and still they're not all in the water, but we're gonna keep trying until we get the right angle. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And then because of all the space in the back here, I may go with another rock if I can find one. Well, fresh out of rocks. So I guess what I'll do now is just fill her up with water. See how that goes? So now we cleaned the filter sponge, And we're going to get it back into the pump right here, like this. And we're going to put the pump back in here, like this. Okay, so I'm going to have to take a little bit of the rocks away so that the filter can work at its best. Right there, like that. See? Okay. So that's in there like that. We can put this spout back over there like that. And turn on the water. All right, so now we've got Finn back in his bowl, all nice and clean. And I'm gonna go do the pea puffers later. They got some, the water's still pretty clean, but they got brown algae on their rocks and plants, fake plants. And I don't have a real one for them, so they're gonna have to stick with the old plants. I mean the fake plants. So we'll see you guys back here in a few minutes after I take a breather and drink some orange juice and maybe get a sandwich. See you soon. Okay, so this is my last, or my fourth and last tank for the day. This is my pea puffer tank. First, what I got to do is I cleaned the bowl already, the tank already. I'll just wipe down the glass and take off whatever remnants of algae or whatever is still on the tank for some reason. You're gonna have to clean it very well. So we got that, and then what we're gonna do, of course, is we're gonna put the matching sands that I've put in all of them today. We got rid of the fake plants because, as it turns out, the super red dragon guy over there, you know, Hannibal, he keeps digging out his plants. So I'm going to take one of them that's floating on the surface and put it in here. Oh yeah, I forgot to film it, but I put the 2 rocks and a leaf in there. Everybody likes to have leaf matter in their aquarium these days. I'm going to have to fix some of these leaves that seem to always get tangled up. I want that guy in the back. I'd prefer it to go up this way. You can't have everything you want, but it'll fall back down into the place it wants to be. So now I'm going to leave it lay here for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to put the pea puffers back in. Okay, so now I'm ready to put the pea puffers back in. They don't have names yet because they're so... Oh, let's see. There they go. There they go. I don't know if you can see them, but I had 3 pea puffers, but one of them sadly passed on. You know, they're very finicky eaters, and I've been beating myself up trying to find something that they eat. But what I discovered a couple of days ago is that if you got a chunk of food floating on the surface, they'll come to it. But because of the... There's one right there. Because of the filter and the water that's creating a current, those chunks break up really quick. So what I've got on order are feed rings. I'm gonna put a small feed ring here up on top, and then I can float the food right in there, and it won't go messing up the whole aquarium, because it'll be out of the grips or the clutches of the big bad water wave that the pump puts through into the aquarium. So now what I want to do is I want to see if I can get some close-ups on these guys, because you know they're really small. So there's one right there. It's got something on the leaf that he's looking interested in. I don't know what the heck that is. And now the other guy, I have no idea where he went. He could be anywhere, probably behind that leaf. You know, I'm the guy that put the leaf cover in there. Now I won't be able to see him. But there's one right there. He looks good. I mean, they must be eating something because they've been with me for like 2 months now and they're still going. Like I said, one passed away, but these guys are still going. So now, that's about it for my 4 aquarium clean job today. And now we got the pea buffers. We got this guy over here with Finn, he's happy. And we got Cruz over there. We got Sparta right there, our black-banded high-fin shark. And in the back there, you can see Alice right there. There's Alice. She's always on the bottom of that filter. All right, folks. Well, that's about it for today's cleaning of aquariums. I'm kind of bushed, but they're all looking nice and homogeneous with the same kind of river gravel sand on the bottom and some live plants. I'm glad I have live plants for all of them. Alrighty then. Thanks for joining me. Take care. We'll see you next time. Aloha.